Hey everyone. It has been far, far, far too long. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy early new year to you all. I really, 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 truly appreciate you all. And I'm just excited for a new year. So some of you may or may not know, I have another bit, like my full-time business is basically as a communications consultant and strategist. And so I've been really, really, really busy and haven't had as much time to create content for this channel, but this is still my passion. It's a passion project. I really want to support survivors and help survivors to have a voice, get their power back. So I am creating a strategy to put out more content for you all. But there's something very, 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 very important I want to talk about today. It's super timely. And it just crept up on us. And I feel like it was maybe a little strategic on the part of the University of Idaho, because tomorrow, the 1122 King Road house, where sadly the 4 University of Idaho students were killed last November, is set to be demolished tomorrow, December 28th. And I believe it's going to be really early in the morning, like at 7 a.m. or something like that. So I have a couple of articles. This is just going to be a quick update, but I just wanted to share this with you all because I was flabbergasted. I know it was supposed to be in September and then it got pushed back. Now it seems like the trial for Brian Koberger, who has been charged with killing the 4 students, is maybe in the summer of 2024. So it's like, what is the rush? So it says here, this is an article from KOMO News, house where the 4 University of Idaho students were murdered to be demolished this week. The now infamous off-campus home on King Road is set to be demolished on Thursday. That is tomorrow. And so it says the 4 students, Ethan Chapin, Xana, Kernodle, Madison Mogen, and Kaylee Gonzalez, were killed in November of last year at their off-campus home. The man accused of their murder, Brian Koberger, is charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder. I think most of you probably already know this, but for those of you who are new to the Idaho students' case, that is what is happening. Now, it says that the defense and the prosecution both toured the home one last time in the lead up to the demolition to gather any final photos, measurements, and footage they may need for the trial. The home was previously owned by a private owner who rented out the home to college students. After the murders, the owner donated the house to the University of Idaho, which has planned all along to demolish it, which many of us were flabbergasted that they would do that, considering how important that could be for evidence. The president said it's the grim reminder of the heinous act that took place there. While we appreciate the emotional connection some family members of the victims may have to the house, it is time for its removal and to allow the collective healing of our community to continue. And that's not, the family members are not emotionally connected to the house. They want it as evidence. I mean, hello, right? I mean, obviously they don't want to have a reminder of where their family members died. They want it to be preserved for evidence, for a jury to walk through. So it says it's scheduled to begin at 7 a.m. on Thursday, December 28th. Contractors in charge of the demolition and removal say the project could take several days to complete. This is the house. What I thought would be appropriate, and I know that it costs money for them to have somebody there, security basically at all times. What I thought would be appropriate is maybe to just spend some money to put a fence around it, like a high fence, and put some tall trees. I mean, maybe that would cost a few $1,000s, so they don't have to pay for security, have a security system on the house so that they are aware of any break-ins, and put a big fence around it and put really big trees to at least cover the house and maybe make it decorative until such time as is necessary for the jury trial. So I would love to hear your thoughts. One other thing I thought was really interesting, the Gonzalez family page actually posted that they have this, there's a change.org to ask for people to sign to not demolish the house. And this one that they posted had only less than 5,000 signatures. And I actually found this other one. Oh, you know what? Am I not sharing? I'm not sharing the right page. Sorry, guys. So let me stop screen and let me share the new one. So Petition Daily. Okay. So this is the one that was on the Gonzalez family page on Facebook, which I thought was really low. I'm like, why? That's pretty low. And then I happened to see on Twitter that there was another one, that this one here, that had almost that had a new goal of 7,500 signatures. Now this was what's really interesting, and I know I'm talking really fast, but I actually saw this one earlier, and this one had in the 5,000 range. So this one keeps going up and up and up. So this one, I'm going to post a link to this one if you want to sign it. I've signed both. And so this is the change.org. So you can sign the petition to halt the demolition. And I think that it just makes common sense to not demolish such an important piece. I mean, obviously, the owner has the right to do whatever they feel is right. But considering that the owner is now an institution, is for all intents and purposes, a government institution, that they would know better and they would do the right thing. If it's somebody's private home and they want to demolish it, of course. Or if it's I don't know, like an office building and something heinous happened in an office building, obviously you can't demolish an entire building or an entire office building, but this is a home and they can, you can't demolish, or you can't preserve a crime scene, let's say in a working building or in a public space, right? Like you can't preserve that forever. So yes, this is not always going to be the case that you're going to be able to preserve a crime scene like that. They did do it though in the case of the Marjory Stoneman Douglas school in Parkland. They actually kept the building where all the murders happened. They actually preserved that. And they also did it in the case of the Moselle property with Alec Murdaugh. Alec Murdaugh. Sorry about that. And so it does happen. And in the case of the Alec Murdaugh case, the jurors actually said that in some cases, walking the property actually got them to definitively decide that he was guilty just by walking that property. So I'm not sure what the haste is, what the urgency is to get rid of this property. I feel like if they can make it add some trees or plants or something to make it look more, to shield the house itself and make it more decorative for now while they're waiting, or I don't know, create a mural or something. Put a big old somebody can you imagine if the students create like a huge mural in front of it, not on the house itself, but something that stands that blocks the property. I mean, I don't know. I think that might be a good temporary use, something that empowers the community to get together, create something beautiful in place temporarily until such time as the trial has been completed and they can demolish the building properly. I don't know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And I definitely do not want the house to be demolished. I think it would be important to keep it as evidence until the trial happens, which of course we know might be a couple of years. So who knows yet what's going to happen. But anyways, would love to hear your thoughts. I'm really, really hoping that the school gets, has an epiphany and they decide to not demolish the building. But I just wanted to put this out there. If you want to sign that petition, go ahead and let me know your thoughts. Love to hear them. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you do. As I said, I love to be the voice for the voiceless, missing persons, and really help survivors get their power back. So, and that in this case would be survivors of family members of those who passed away, right? Like some of them really, really want to be part or to make sure that there's justice for the 4 students. Any case, would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you haven't yet, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Be safe, stay thriving, and make sure to listen to your intuition. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye and Happy New Year if I don't talk to you until then. Bye.